Hello everyone. It's me, Chafter on a Coffee, back with another episode of Civilization 4 Realism Invictus. It's part of my guide series. So, I'm kind of get to the point where there's less to do with the guide and it's more to do with just playing. I'll probably do at least another 3 episodes just solidifying the empire, getting our economy back on track, and hopefully that will give everybody a good idea of, well, how to really get into the meat and bones of the game. And with that in mind, let's just continue where we left off. Let's get our armies moving over there. Berserk's actually got quite a few troops, so we're going to have this army actually ready to move on Go Chang instead. When our peace deal expires with Korea. We've got a few troops hanging around dealing with barbarians, but we are going to need more troops to deal with barbarians. More importantly though, we need to deal with our abysmal finances. Let's build another levee in Mekele, and let's build a couple more levee in Lalibela. I like my border provinces to have a bit more defence now that barbarians have started getting stronger. Otherwise though, we're going to focus on building a lot of toll houses and tax houses to sort our economy out. And more trade buildings as well would be quite nice too. Let's see, so over here, we can build a harbour, that'll help with our trade. Let's see, we've already got more barbarians coming up from the southwest there. Let's build a toll house. Now sometimes they're not producing very much coin, but some coin is better than no coin, as the way is. Let's get those spices built up. Just get rid of those barbarians there. Should probably start thinking about interacting with the other island as well. Now, if you're playing sort of continent-based games, it's a good idea to try to discover the other islands and start chatting with them. Oh, he's actually willing to give us a world map. 220 gold. It's quite a lot, but he probably knows quite a lot of land as well. Okay, wow. Let's take a look, shall we? That is a lot. This is a very snaky continent. It wraps all the way east and west. So we've got the Romans, the Berbers, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Incans, the Unguni, some barbarian cities, the Celtic Empire, and those look like Turkish. Yeah, they're Turkish. Okay, and a lot of free land going. There's some great islands around here. There's some, iron, double fish. That's good. Salt and gold. You could even build on the salt and get the fish there as well. Or you build one for horses, fish, clams. There's some really good islands around here actually. Normally islands don't have these many resources that make them like valuable as settlements. Normally it's just like you land grab an island just to get your borders out on the ocean, or something similar, or as like a stopping point for distance to palace maintenance or whatnot, sea trade zones, etc, etc. Anyway, let's just keep on building up. So we're gonna get commerce code. Good stuff. Hello Japan. Oh, they want to trade us cattle. What do you want for that? We can't do that. Okay. So we've got commerce code now, which is good. It enables plutocracy. We don't want to swap to plutocracy. There's another thing we're actually focusing on getting, which will be coming fairly soon. The tax office. Let's give these guys land tactics, plop them up on that hill. Let's actually upgrade these swordsmen. Yeah, let's upgrade our swordsmen and spearmen and stuff across the board, just so our cities are a bit better defended. The one extra strength doesn't mean much, but on all of the bonuses you gain from the city defences, from culture and that sort of thing, it does actually make a big difference. Okay, enemy's been spotted near Mekele. Just move these ships down a bit, put them on a sentry. Mekele. Ah, there's some more barbarian pillagers. So we're keeping an eye on. Let's get an aqueduct built there actually. And over here, I think we need an African bath. A caravan house. So we still need to look powerful compared to the other nations. That's something you always need to keep an eye on. Staying above the other nations in terms of power. And when our peace deal expires with Korea, we're going to be declaring war on them again. And trying to wipe them out. Now I don't know if we actually have enough troops to wipe out Korea properly, but we'll see. The capital, I'm going to build an aqueduct, and I think I'm going to try and set it to focus on production. Because I would like Gondar to be a bit larger, but that requires it to have some epidemic reduction. So if I put it on production, yeah, it does get things done a bit quicker. It does hurt our great person generation, but I don't think it hurts it that much. We generate great people so quickly that, you know, it's not an issue. Let's build a road up to Lalabela. Let's build it across the river. The Celts declared war on the Turks. Oh, fair enough. Oh, those barbarians are going that way. I wonder if we can cut them off. Should be able to. Speaking of, you can build another levee just to protect the borders. Actually, if we put this levee unit on this hill, then they can't come down this way. So. Another caravan house is good. Just keep boosting our trade. Let's get these guys to come over here and build a few more farms, more mines up. Got plenty of workers. Our land is productive. Our peace deal's ended with Korea. Yeah. I knew I'd forget to do that the turn it ended, but that's fine. Apparently we can see all of the Incans' lands as well. Sure. I guess our espionage is really that good. Yep, declare war on Korea again. One of these mujahids could break off and get rid of those spearmen over there. I don't know if that's really important. Let's pull these guys down. Carthage has actually got an army hanging around in the Koreans' lands. I know Carthage is all of them. Oh, he refuses to talk to us. Oh, that's a shame. Well, we refuse to allow you to live, so... have you got your aqueduct? You do. Let's get markets up. Oh, we have to build 5 harbours. Let's do that. We'll need some more coastal cities before we can... barbarians. Okay. Let's start rallying these units over here. Let's build another levee. Right, let's start battering those walls down. Yeah, there's only a few savage archers, so the levee should easily be able to deal with them. Aqueducts everywhere. Keep that nasty epidemic chance right the way down. Let's get some more farms up around the capital, I suppose. I'm going to try and grow it. Right, let's try and attack the city with our... you might be able to... You're just a hunter, so I'm not too bothered about keeping you around. Apparently wants to do these units first. Fine then, we will do these units first. A nice spot for farm there. Okie dokie. Right, let's get back to the army. So we just try to knock their strength down a little bit. Let's just attack with all these units. So we got rid of one of their units, and the rest have taken damage. Let's attack with these ones. Got another one. And then finally with the Mujahid. Capture something. Knock to the ground. Okay, let's talk to Korea. I want you to adopt civil service and tribalism. Okay, we destroyed the Mahabodhi as well, which always is amusing. Let's build a toll house in the capital. Keep that money coming in. Let's get an aqueduct up in Quara so we can grow that city some more than we want to. These units are now not really that useful, so we're going to bring them back to our lands. We don't really have much of an army left aside from a lot of mujahid and battering rams. Build some more farms. Let's grab these units and bring them up to our borders here. Barbarians. Okay, we should be getting a great person next turn. So we're just keeping our borders under control. That's kind of the plan. Building our lands up a bit more. Nothing too exciting. The Koreans aren't putting up much of a fight after all. We've got a great artist. So we could be building one of these. +1 culture from courthouses is actually pretty good. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it into one side. And my capital is going to build the toll house, then a levee, then a settler. I'm going to build another one of our new cities. Then we'll put him in that city, so that city starts getting a big cultural boost. Actually, let's keep this army on the eastern side of the borders, just in case the Koreans decide to go to war with us again. Which wouldn't bother me particularly. Now, let's get some cottages around the capital, because they haven't got any. They might want some. Let's build another toll house. Our income's gone way up now that we've brought our army back inside of our borders. Our income has skyrocketed. Let's build markets. Just anything for trade. Anything for trade. Let those guys heal up. They can actually join this army if we do need to go on the warpath again. Which I shouldn't think we'll need to, but you never know. I don't think we need a city square per se. I can't think of anything. I'm going to just build a library for now. And you can build up that farm there. Now these guys have got their aqueduct, they can start being set back to growth. Which would be good. Get that city growing again. Your set's production, but you can probably do with some more growth. Oh yeah, I was snaking farms over here, that's what I was doing. So I could get this fertile soil built with a coffee plantation or something. The aqueduct will solve the unhealthiness in Quara, so that's fine. I don't think we'll have an epidemic in the 2 turns. I say, now it will happen. So we've got a couple more barbarians coming down from various places. Just being barbaric. Do I want to destroy the Celts? No, not right now. Let's get our Mujahid army over here to get rid of this new barbarian city that's popped up. I'm going to pull those spearmen down to join that force. Okie dokie. Cancel the peace deal with the Koreans again, which is fine. That's exactly what we want. Another tax office. Let's get some more farms up. Settler's almost done. We should have enough coin to support another city. Now, you might be thinking to yourselves, but why would you want to support more cities when you could start getting technology? Well, as it turns out, I think we're technologically superior to basically every other nation on the map currently. So more cities only allows us to get further and further ahead as our economy gets better. And our economy will only get better by building more settlements. And you do have gems, so Oromo Jeweler actually helps. Let's see. Build the tax office. But we've met the goals of our scholars and built them enough libraries. We have the Great Library, so we get a free scientist, which feels good. I forgot I had that quest. That's the problem when they give you all these quests, you forget which ones you got. Let's build another farm there to help Quara grow a bit more. In fact, we can set it on a growth policy now. It's got some epidemic chance in the bank. We can get Quara up to about size 8 before we can stop growing it again. As far as Lalibela goes, yeah, you could grow as well. We'll put you over to a growth policy. Mekele, you can't grow, but you do have an aqueduct, so you just can't grow. You just can't grow. We'll build a bath and then help it to grow a bit more. It's probably going to need one because it looks like it wants to grow regardless. So we'll build that for it. Apparently got some revolting slaves up there. It's a bit of a nuisance. Yeah, we've got some revolting slaves. They truly are revolting. That's fine, we have a decent enough force there. Smash that down. Have her on wait a turn. We'll get our new city up, so we can unmark that spot. And that'll give us another coastal settlement, which is nice. Debarwa. We don't actually need a theatre, because it's going to have plenty of... let's build a carpenter. We'll build a carpenter straight into the forge, and then probably an aqueduct, just to start it off. You can defend, and you can get 1 culture from courthouses in all cities. And that'll help its culture grow significantly. Let's get this force back there. Sure, I'll definitely take the raider upgrade, that's good. This force can come down. So my army will just wait here to deal with barbarians that pop up. Yeah, actually, that didn't hurt our income much at all, so we could probably just plop down 2 more cities, which is probably what I'll do. Build a couple more of those and a couple more settlers. They just attacked. Oh, they attacked my city. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to those slaves. It's a good job they were only strength 3 slaves and not strength 7, else I would have lost the city there. Should really be paying more attention to them. But then again, slaves aren't exactly my top priority right now. Let's get this road built down here. They can start building up Debarwa. And we'll pop a couple more cities down, and then actually we're probably getting close to where I would call the end of the episode, to be honest. Nothing too exciting, obviously. We're kind of at that point where we're powerful enough we don't really need to worry about what the other civilizations are up to. We just carry on doing our own thing. Build a barracks in Mekale. I'd like to have this city able to build... Actually, let's build the stables first, because we've got the iron to be able to build heavy lancers, so let's do that. Now, if I give that spot over to Quara, then I can build a farm here, and that'll help it grow some more. Okay, we've got guilds. Good stuff. We can build lumber mills, and we can get craft guilds instead of subsistence economy, which enables guild halls, which are quite good. They basically give a variety of bonuses to certain buildings and tile improvements around your settlement that has one. However, we really want rudder. Rudder enables us to sort our economy out properly, more or less for the rest of the game. In fact, it's probably one of the first medieval technologies that I recommend everybody just rushes for, because it will just do wonders for your economy. We can build workshops now though, which is pretty good. Workshops will help with our production. They won't help with our epidemic chance though, so a bit more production again. Does Gonda need to grow some more? Yeah, I mean, it can grow some more. I'm going to put it on a production focus still. Doesn't need to grow that badly. So we can build lumber mills now, which is good. We can start building lumber mills to increase our production in certain places. Now, we don't really need a lumber mill. Do we need one for the capital? I do think we need lumber mills for the capital, because they don't really have many production spots. Christianity's been founded. In Smyrna. Oh, that's interesting. We're going to have to build a bunch of Hindu missionaries at some point. Christianity's been found in Smyrna. Well, I doubt that's going to be too much of an issue for us. I mean, we own basically all the other religions in the game, so... or such a majority of them that it's not really that much of an issue. Let's get a caravan house. A nice coastal city. We do a caravan house. Let's just build the Chichen Itza, why not? Let's carry on building our, big wonders. That's the aim of the game, is big wonders. So, let's get some more wonders built. Looks like another barbarian city popped up, so we're just going to go burn that down with the Mujahids. Now, obviously, if you don't have Mujahideen, you just do it with other units that you have available. Another great scientist. We can unlock paper, and paper's pretty good. Let's just do that straight away. Enables all the other stuff. We can start trading maps with everybody. You want to give us cattle, spices, and 2 gold a turn. Do I need cattle? Not really. Unganese, 10 gold. They'll slightly update our maps, you know, like borders and things like that. Celts, don't want to trade me maps. Okay. Carthage, want to give me maps. Yep, sounds good. Incans, nope, don't want to give me maps. Turks, oh, they'll give me maps. I'll give you some gold for maps. And Korea is obviously, well, irrelevant. They've only just started to research irrigation systems. So yeah, I think we can more or less ignore Korea for the rest of the game. Let's just smash it down. Right, now I'm going to leave this army over in this direction, because we're going to be sending some settlers down this way very, very shortly. Oh. This is a large truck going out beside my house. I hope it doesn't irritate you guys too much hearing that. Let's get one of these guys on the settler to come down over here. You can wait there. So we'll get all these settlements built up, and then we'll call that the episode. Let's build grocers. Grocers will give us some health. Yeah, they give us quite a lot of health. They give us 3 health, which is pretty good. Quarry, you should probably go back to doing production, as you keep getting unhealthy. Oh, market makes more coin. That's good. More coin is what we need. Let's carry on building up this settlement. Let's get some copper. We're going to need our workers to start coming down this way. Lose the theatre. I'd rather just rebuild it. Oh, there's another barbarian city. Let's go get rid of that. We will encroach upon the barbarians. Take their land for our own. Let's get a theatre up. It's an important one. Well, firstly, we'll go carpenter into forge, into theatre, into harbour. Let's try to get those 5 harbours. It did say we needed 5 caravels as well, as far as I remember. But I don't think we need to build anything else around here. Probably got enough. Gondar's got a lot of fields it's not using. It does have a lot of fields it's not using. But we'll ignore that, and we'll send this group of workers south. Let's pop them to build a farm on that. Oh, no, that's an andesol. We could build coffee plantations there. Yeah, so that requires pharmacy and botany. So we'll leave that spot alone, but we will build a road there. We'll probably build a road to connect up to that city. Let's get this settler coming down. Ah, gold and silver, exactly what we wanted. Lots of precious materials in the mine up there. So we're gonna start building some Hindu missionaries because we haven't actually spread Hinduism very much. Ooh, University of Sankor. Yeah, I think that's a worthy one to be building. Let's get over here. They are going to need some farms, so we're going to start building some of those. Otherwise, yeah. Some of Mehmed's land's been captured by the Romans. Carthage is just building settlements this way, which is fine by me. They're a good ally of ours. Let's put these guys on grow and do not become unhappy. What we would like to do. Hindu temple. If we're going to be building the University of Sankor, we're going to need a lot more Hindu buildings around the empire. That'll also stop Hinduism just disappearing. It's not ideal. Little city square. Dispatch work team. Did they manage to spread it? Yeah, they did. So Kwara's going to need to build some Hindu buildings to stop it from losing Hinduism. again. We're going to focus on doing that. We're going to focus on spreading our religion. I mean, that's what we'll do in the next episode. This episode, I mean, we'll just finish up what we're doing, which is building some more cities. We'll call it there. As you can see, even though Republic is like, oh, 25% of your maintenance increased from number of cities, we don't need to worry about that too much because we have a very powerful economy right now. It's very, very good for us. Same thing again. Focus on production first, and then culture, and then some trade, since that's our goal. Get some trade rolling. Oh, I built a lumber mill here. I don't think they really needed that, but whatever. Small lumber mill's built. I suppose. The small force of soldiers to guard the pass there. Not that I think the Carthaginians will be going to war with us, but you never know. I'm going to prioritise building lumber mills to try to preserve some forests, because otherwise we'll get like rampant global warming. I prefer if that wasn't the case. Wu of Han, Cordoba, has been captured by the Berbers. Interesting. Let's see, let's build a... We don't need a bronze smith. Get a workshop, sure, why not? We should have the health and the epidemic chance to be able to deal with that. Let's copy over this with production again. Maybe build an African bath after that. So we've got our extra cities down here. We do want one over here, but it's not like super important that we get a city there. This is all marginal land, so we're more interested on the coast. And if anything, because this is all marginal land, we'll just leave it to the Carthaginians. And we would make our entrance onto the other continent, which is something we would have to do if we're planning on finishing the game. Anyway, that'll be the end of the episode. So, it's been me, Chaff Commander Coffee. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.